this time for a live version. What can I say? A comic, trade, and manga haul. I hope you can hear me fine, as I cannot tell who is in the text messages right now. And stuff concerning last week's comic haul and this week's comic haul for October. So I do apologize that there's no fancy intro into this. I am missing some equipment. So first things first, let's go to where I get my stuff from, and that is All Star Comics. And if you happen to live in Australia, definitely check them out. And of course my receipts, and of course some of my trades that I've got here. And we've got one having to do with being on the autism spectrum, so sensory life on the spectrum. We've of course got Green Lantern Alliance and Radiant Black, and some other trades over here. Of course, the previews for DC and Marvel. We've got the TMNT collection, book 2, Banksy, a graphic novel, and the Joneses. I didn't get to read through all of the Joneses. We've got Stranger Things Omnibus, the first one in the series, and I look forward to rereading it. We've got The Closet and Something's Killing the Children. Moving into some of the other stuff, which probably won't be, or some stuff might be reviewed on the channel, whilst other stuff won't be. So over here we've got DC Multiversity, Team Justice, and of course Star Wars Visions. And I've had a bit of a read of it. It's just, I think it comes off a little bit from what Star Wars did with their Visions animated series, and it's coming out of that. But it feels more like a Sith story than a Jedi story. We've got Moon Knight here. We've got some Marvel-related stuff here, such as Miracle Man, issue 1, Marvel Family Comics, number 1. And I might see if I can try to review that on the channel. Then we've got James Tynion once again with Wind. Then we've got Nightwing and Flashpoint Beyond. These two I'm no longer reviewing, but a lot of stuff here in these couple of piles I will try to review on the channel. So we've got the Green Arrow, we've got the Batman versus Robin. Another thing I want to point out is that you might not be able to see any fancy thumbnails like I normally do because of having some missing equipment stolen by Starro-infested employees connected to an organization. We've of course got Titans Blood Pact. I must admit this has been a really good series so far, and really enjoyed the first issue as well as the second. Of course, continuing on with Dark Crisis, Batman Superman World's Finest. Another good series, definitely worth the read. Then there's Hitomi, Ninja Gaiden, Ninjets. I think I'll probably end up dropping some of these series, and there will be a big change that will be happening with my comic hauls, because I'm planning on dropping out of the indie as well as Marvel. And then we've got Erratic, Recharged, Son of Kalal, and of course Terrors Through Time. Then last but not least, moving into the rest of the manga that I've picked up, and that is Komi Can't Communicate, Dan, Volume 1, Kimono Jihen. I'm still waiting for Volume 1 to arrive. Mission Yozakura Family. Of course, we've got Atom, The Beginning by Osamu Tezuka. And last but not least, Persona 5, Volume 9. Well, until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.